Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel, Starcub Review. I'm your host as always, Starcub, and this is book review number 2 for a book series that the author I have never ever read, but I've heard so much about. I know everyone will know exactly who he is as soon as you hear his name, and that is Terry Pratchett. I have seen some of the early 90s anime cartoons based on some of his worldwide selling best books, but this one is going to be a review on one particular book in the Discworld novel series that I absolutely just had an amazing time with. I could not stop laughing. I laughed so hard at this book from start to finish. It is an absolute delight and an absolute treat. But before I get into that, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone new to my channel and everyone returning to my channel that is a returning viewer. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate all of you, especially the new viewers and new subscribers. You guys have made my days so much better, with the returning viewers as well, of course. But new viewers interacting and just commenting is just fantastic to see. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it from both parties, new and returning viewers. Absolutely fantastic. You guys rock. So without further ado, let the credits roll, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So the review that I'm going to do today is on Terry Pratchett's book, Eric. Now, this book, how can I put it? I absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it. Absolutely loved Eric. Terry Pratchett, you're a god. His writing, absolutely incredible. Had me mesmerized from start to finish. No joke. His writing is hilarious, heartfelt, funny, rude, just in your face. What better way to describe it? Eric was a fantastic piece of literature. And to put it quite frank, I even had a better time while reading Eric. I did the audiobook by Penguin, and it's narrated by the Audible, distributed by Penguin, is read by Colin Morgan, Peter Serafinowicz, and Bill Nye. So those three narrate it, and oh my god, it just made it so much more immersive, funny, heartfelt. I was almost in tears the entire time, laughing my ass off, because the way that this just is narrated is absolutely hilarious. The characters of Rincewind, Death, Eric, even when they get to the section where it's hell, and you have all the lost souls and demons and that, the narrating is absolutely hilarious when it comes to that, and it really shows just how funny Terry Pratchett's writing is. The many misadventures as well. I have never read a Discworld novel ever. This is the first time I'm reading one, but I have seen the likes of Weird Sisters, which was an early 90s animated, sort of like anime cartoon version of his book. Another one, which is one of my favorites. I absolutely grew up watching this. It is so nostalgic. Still is to this day. And I actually have the full set. I believe I still have the full set of Soul Music from 1997. When I first saw that on ABC, after school finished, I would come home and every day at 4:30 between 4:30 and 5 o'clock for 25 minutes would be soul music, and they would I think the episodes where there were 8 episodes or 7, so it was like a mini series sort of thing. But man, it was so nostalgic. It really brings back my childhood watching it, and I haven't watched it for years, but I'm going to have to do a revisit now because of the fact that this just really elevates my love for soul music. And I'm actually currently reading soul music with the audiobook. Come to think of it. So that will be one of my reviews after. That was going to be a surprise, but I let the bag slip there. Yes, I am reading soul music because I've never read the book. So far, I'm over 100 pages in with the audiobook, and man, I've just been laughing my ass off. It has been so immersive. But Eric, my God, the characters in this are delightful. They're funny. The Rincewind is hilarious. I just could not stop. Especially the stuff with the Tesuman. Just absolutely, it really made me laugh so hard that I was in tears. I was in stitches because the narration is so spot on, and the fact that they elevated Terry Pratchett's writing in a way that just made me go, oh my God, stop, please stop. I'm gonna laugh so hard, it's gonna hurt. And I did, because this book, no shit, Eric was hilarious. It was absolutely fantastic. Just the way that it's written, the fantasy locations, especially the underworld when they go to hell, that is by far one of the best parts of the book. The whole book is fantastic, but when it comes to the hell part, it's just hilarious. Really hilarious. Rincewind is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Love Rincewind. Eric, funny, bumbling. Even when Death shows up in this, Death's narration is just handled so well. And see, even in the original soul music in the 90s, 1997, Death was voiced by Christopher Lee. And hands down, no one could ever replace Christopher Lee's voice as Death. But man, the narration from Colin Morgan, Peter Serafinowicz, and Bill Nighy is just fantastic. You have to read it, people, and get the audiobook to it. It just makes Eric even more hilarious, heartwarming, funny. It is a fun book. Terry Pratchett. I have never read a Terry Pratchett novel in my life, and I am so glad I read this one as my first one, because Terry Pratchett, you're just a god. You're a god when it comes to fantasy. Just this type of fantasy, like real funny sort of fantasy. It takes the piss out of stuff, but also having a serious tone at the same time as well, with serious themes and stuff like that. So absolutely fantastic. This is going to be a short one, but this one, I give this a 10 out of 10 as well. Terry Pratchett, everybody. Eric, one of the books from his Discworld series. Read it. That's all I can say is read it. Absolutely fantastic. I can't believe I didn't read any of Terry Pratchett sooner, but I'm glad I'm getting into Terry Pratchett now, because I'll be reading so much more of Terry Pratchett, let me tell you. But with that, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody. Thanks for tuning into my videos. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all with a new video, with with other new videos, really, really soon, guys. I have more on my agenda that I'm planning to do out. So I'm in the planning stages for some videos, and some videos will have to wait because I've got some things that I'm cooking, but I really have to just let them marinate a little bit more, per se, and then I'll get inspiration for the ones yet to come. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in another video very, very soon. Alright guys, ciao.